It should have been me, not him! It's not fair! I got some pasta cooking, so ignore my Spider-Man pajamas and all that. What it do? It's your boy Daffy, and today we're here with another Daffy's Discussions. Yeah, probably gonna be a soft pause in gaming videos for a second because I like my mental health. For today's discussion, I'm actually gonna be Chase. For today's discussion, I'm actually gonna be going over one of the greatest debates in all time. Whether it's Xbox or PlayStation, whether it's tomato, grapefruit, or oranges, or whatever it is, there's always gonna be a debate about something. And in this case, in the anime world, one of the greatest debates, and one of the most long-lasting, is the sub versus dub question in terms of anime. Real fast before we get too deep into this video, I am actually primarily a gaming channel. I actually do primarily make gaming content, do commentaries, all that kind of stuff. So if you're here for the algorithm, your recommendations, your browse features, whatever YouTube decides to do, make sure y'all drop a like, make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Thank you. So when it comes to me personally, I must confess I'm a sub watcher for the most part, but there are exceptions to this. Now, when it comes to my own preference, I do like hearing the anime in its native tongue. To me, it seems like they have better selections as far as like who they get for their voice cast. It just seems like it fits better. What is on my shirt? What the I promise it's not what it looks like, I promise. So it does seem like they kind of make better selections with who they choose to voice certain characters. Like, for example, Geto in Jujutsu Kaisen, his dub voice sounds nothing like I would assume the character sounds like.
You're lucky that you got off so easy.
Like, bro, do you hear this nigga? Bro, this motherfucker sounds like he has a credit score of 950 and has a 401k in his deposit. Like, bro, who's a grown-ass man? Like, what the fuck? As compared to Japanese voice, it seems like it's almost a perfect match. Now, granted, when you watch something in dubbed, or excuse me, when you watch something in subbed, you are going to be more biased because you don't understand what they're saying. You can't, very rarely can you think someone is a bad Japanese voice actor. If you were an American listening with your American ears, you aren't going to say, oh, this person's a bad voice actor. But as compared to, you're watching an American cartoon or something like that, yes, you'll be able to say who's, performing well or performing bad in this case. And listen, I know for a fact that none of you guys would ever do this because I know that everybody that watches my videos is an amazing, wonderful person. But do not start watching anime and then pretend like you know Japanese is someone that has no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Do not, under any circumstances, do this because you'll come up cringe and you're a fucking weeb. Now, when it comes to dubs, there are exceptions. Not all dubs are bad. And the thing is that, are some dubs bad? Yeah, yes, you bet your bottom dollar there's some bad dubs out there. Typically, these are going to be to more lower budget animes that aren't really well known, or and like, for example, again, bring back to Jujutsu Kaisen, a lot of the Jujutsu Kaisen cast for the dub is pretty good, but I cannot stand Itadori's voice. It doesn't jive with me at all. I don't like it. Like, real fast, listen to this scene from the sub. And then listen to the dub. So? Like, nah, dog, I'm cool on that. Now, which is weird to say is because I actually prefer Goku from Dragon Ball. I actually prefer his dub voice, Sean Schemmel, over Nozawa, who is his Japanese voice actress, and she's been doing his voice for over 25 years at this point. Not to say that she doesn't do good work. I love her work, but I do get kind of tired of hearing her voice 6 to 7 different characters. I will say, actually, for myself personally, I would say that there's probably one and really only one show that I almost watched exclusively dubbed because it was that good, and I would probably say it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist is, again, my favorite anime of all time, and its dub is phenomenal. Vic Mignogna did a great job. Scandals aside, he did a phenomenal job with that. And honestly, Demon Slayers is pretty good. Demon Slayers is okay. It's tolerable. Inosuke kind of threw me off because he's Aaron's voice actor, and I don't like the Attack on Titan dub. Yeah, man. I mean, like and you have like kind of niche dubs like One Punch Man is kind of weird, but I don't know. It's really a case-by-case basis, but typically what you'll see is with higher budget animes, you'll have better and better dubs because they can hire more voice actors, they can hire better professionals, people that have been in the business a long time, etc., etc., etc. Especially when it comes to like Funimation, which is like one of the biggest animation studios in Japan. Like they have access to like, you know, One Piece, Naruto, One Piece. Do they have access to Bleach? No, that's Studio Period, my bad. But yeah, they have access to One Piece, they have access to Dragon Ball, that kind of thing. So you have a lot of talent that you can draw from. I do think that in some scenes, you do have dubs actually coming out better than the subs.
Alphonse! Look at me! I promise! Someday soon, I'm coming back for you! Just you wait! Wait for me!
Which is rare. It happens though. And people need to understand primarily the reason why dubs are bad is because of the lip syncing. Because of the lip syncing and because of the mouth flaps, when a character speaks, you have to draw it out. Sometimes it's hard to edit, whatever it may be, because you do have animes like Castlevania, for example, and voice acting is fine because the voice acting is primarily American. But whenever I see people make a discussion that all dubs are bad, I usually bring up like Korra or like Avatar. And you can say pretty safely that because it's an American cartoon, because the lip flaps were made for American voice actors, or English in this case, that it fits, and so it's good. I would say that Korra and Avatar, they have I'm pretty sure like all their casts, off the top of my head, I don't think anyone was really bad in Korra or Avatar. So, I mean, you can pretty much bring that up. You could bring up like more American stylized cartoons like Invincible and that kind of thing, but that's I don't know, man. When it comes to dub versus sub, honestly, it's your own opinion. Who really gives a fuck? Like, dude, who really gives a shit? Like, it's if you like what you like, and I understand that some people, you know, they have kids, they have to work from home, so they don't have the opportunity to sit down and engage 100% with what they're reading, and sometimes the subtitles go a little fast. I get it. I've tried to get my girlfriend to watch some sub stuff. She can't because she's so busy all the time. So it's understandable. It happens. I get it. But honestly, man, I mean, yeah, dude, listen to what you want to listen to, man. Don't let anybody tell you. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said before, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do primarily gaming content, but also moving forward, I do more discussion videos like this. And yeah, that's the video for today. It's my boy Daffy, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you next video. Peace.